Here with the Punisher, Sean Pierson, obviously more Punisher than Sean Pierson. What's with the getup?
Next question.
So you're supposed to take on TJ Wahlberger. You're now taking on Kenny Robertson. What are you expecting from your opponent?
I don't know. I think he's got like a weird, awkward striking style that's effective. But in my opinion, I think he's going to wrestle me, try and get me on the ground, put me on my back. It's one of those fights where I don't know exactly what his game plan is going to be, but I know I'm going to cause a lot of problems for him out there, and I'm looking for a stoppage.
Not sure if you've read the headlines, and I know you've read the headlines, but at the same time, dealing with all this, UFC 161 is terrible. The card sucks. It's like UFC 149. People are not giving you guys the credit you deserve to compete. What message do you have for the critics and the media and the fans that think this card is terrible?
Wait and watch. To me, you can't critique a card until it's done. I'm a fan of the UFC first and foremost. I've watched every UFC. Some of the fights that I've most looked forward to have been the biggest letdowns. Some fights that I had no idea who the two fighters were have been the biggest fights I've ever seen, where I'm like, this is a crazy fight. So I think just watch. We're all going to go out there. We're going to put it on the line for you, and we're going to put on a good show. That's all I can say about myself, but I have a feeling it's going to be a great card.
No stranger to competing on Canadian soil at this point in your career. Is it motivating to compete in Canada? Does it really make a difference, or is it difficult to compete in the Great White North?
I would rather always fight in the Great White North because tax-wise, I save some money. Fan-wise, I get cheered for you. I mean, I'm not the villain right now. So I'm always going to try and get on the Canadian cards. I think it's an honor to be here. And, to fight in front of your own fans, like, Twitter blows up. Fans are always talking to you. I think it's a great feeling. I like when fans are involved. I'm going to play some video games with the fans after this little interview here. This is what I'm about. This is what I want to do. I want to get interactive with everybody, have some fun. That's why I got into this sport, to have fun, enjoy my life, and that's what we're doing right now.
Well, before you came out there, Sam Zakula actually told me that Sean's going to come out in a Punisher suit, for the fans. And when you went out there, the fans absolutely loved it. I actually think it's because to help you cut weight.
Well, it's a bit of a sauna suit, you know what I mean? I'm a little overweight right now. I don't know. Weight's actually pretty good right now. I got to work on my legs, obviously. They're not nearly as muscular as my upper body. But, it was for me. It was for the fans. My wife said I'm not doing that because I tried to go to the Superman premiere in this. She's like, no. But it's all in good fun. I love it.
People don't realize how much of a serious video game and comic book buff you are.
Yeah, I'm a loser. Or a nerd, whatever you want to call it. I love my video games. I love my comics. I love my fighting. You know what I mean? I'm a child at heart, and I'll probably always be like this.
And obviously, we're excited at Sportsnet. Obviously, the guys that work for UFC Central, because you're competing on the Sportsnet prelims. What is your perfect fight on Saturday night that's going to send a statement to the UFC's welterweight division?
45 seconds of work. I catch him with a nice elbow or an uppercut, finish it off on a little bit of ground and pound. That's ideal for me. In, out, nice and quick. I get out nice and quick. Maybe they say, hey, September, Sean, you ready? And I'll be like, let's do it. I'm on the Toronto card, bang. But I've realized you go into fights with any kind of prediction you want. Nothing ever goes the way you're planned, so you just go in there and fight, get ready for anything.
Sam Stout, obviously, you're aware of my agent. He wants to take all of us out golfing. Sammy wants to put money on it.
Sure. That's great, because we all know who's going to win.
Me.
Yeah, let's be realistic. Let's talk about athletes now. So it's me and Stout, which obviously I'm a better golfer. I don't know who the fourth will be, but athletically, I'm going to win this golf tournament, no problem.
Sean Pierson taking on Kenny Robertson. We haven't even golfed yet, and he's already telling me he's going to beat me. But he's taking on...
Have you seen Joe's segments, his athletic segments, when he shows you what an arm bar is? The audience knows what's going to happen. Let's have Twitter him in. Twitter both of us, and what are your predictions here? It's not too tough to realize.
At Sean Pierson, at Showdown Joe, give us your thoughts on who's the better athlete. Obviously, it's me. I'm the better golfer than Sean Pierson. You know what? He can't.
He's taller too.
He can beat me at video games. That's about it. Sean Pierson, competing Saturday night, UFC 161, MTS Center, Winnipeg.